I have my dream job, but even dream jobs have not so dreamy parts. That's where ServiceNow's AI specialists come in. They don't just tell you what to do about your busy work, they actually do it. That way your team can focus on what matters. To learn how to put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com. Hey everyone, welcome to Serve, brought to you by ServiceNow, the 2026 US Open Draw Show.
Last draw show of the year.
I'm excited and I fear/hate these shows.
Why?
Because I'm looking and it's like the first thing I see is Fritz and Shelton. Who wants to make that choice right now? Nobody.
They don't play each other.
That.
We'll be back in a week. And we can do second serve.
I know, but I don't want to pick. I don't want to say it.
But you have to.
Exactly.
I know, it's bullshit.
But it's, we can approach this either like me and you just have some ridiculous algorithm my goal is to win this bracket challenge.
No, your goal is just to like take all pressure off of yourself by saying it's the algorithm's fault.
Yeah. I definitely will never admit it was me.
Yeah.
Feed this AI. We are, before we do the draw, I got to ask, we are about 48 hours removed from Roddick, Federer, the 40-somethings with multiple kids version.
Yeah.
How'd that go for you the other night?
Okay, I had the most fun that someone could possibly have. Like, I loved it. I was scared. I was nervous. I started hitting serves like, I don't serve at all anymore. Like, because it hurts. It hurts. And so I went out of my Dingle's comfort zone. Started hitting some serves. Actually got like PT for like a month. But like, we were talking in the training room before we went on, and it was Mac was in there, and this is the thing that I think I miss most from tour, is like just the pure bullshit factor in the locker room. Like before you go out or before you're doing something, everyone's telling stories, and Fed was in there, and it's like our relationship is just plug and play, the easiest one ever. Like no time has passed, fall in, start joking. Zverev was in there. FAA was in there. Rude was in there for pieces. Mac was in there. And we were basically talking about like how scared we were to play this thing. Like we don't play tennis anymore and going out in front of 25,000 in a sellout and trying not to suck. And so we started telling stories, and it was like Sasha told this story about they were playing in Mexico City. Him and Fed were on some like exhibition tour, and Fed was like, "Oh, I was hitting forehands. I was turning forehands into souvenirs that night. Like I was shanking forehands into the stadium everywhere." And Sasha was like, "Yeah, we were. Ideally, it would have been good if we went 3 sets, and I won the first set, and it was like I was having to like." You couldn't make a ball, and Fed's like, I couldn't make a ball. It was disgusting. It's like, it's funny hearing like the most accomplished players of all time. Max, like, I know sometimes you get out there. Max, I saw Mac at, he doesn't come on until 9 o'clock or something. He was there at like 4:30, and I see him. The first thing he says is he's like, how nervous are you? I'm like, I'm pretty nervous. He's like, I'm freaking out, man. So it's like, it's so funny how you can have like the best players of all time who have been in these situations many times, but like, when you don't do it, you can get exposed, right? Like so easily. Like Andre came out and missed 6 serves in a row the other night. Who does that? Brutal. It was rough. And he's like, he's looking at me and he's going, oh man, I can't make it. I go, Andre, do you want me to feed into like, you freaking out right now? Or do you want me to tell you the absolute truth? And he goes, hit me with the truth. I go, no one gives a shit. No one cares. We're just here celebrating. Like, no one cares if we're making balls. It's funnier if we don't. It adds a layer. He's like, okay. It was so much fun. The tennis was, I think, pretty good. He hit some backhands. The serve came off okay. It was so much fun to be out there. Like in that scenario again, you kind of forget. And also when you're playing, you don't appreciate it. Like you're too worried and too self-absorbed into your own the consequences of winning and losing. It doesn't matter. Like, Roger has to, he's going to win. It's his night. He's got to do it. He's got to do the thing. Like he's got to, it doesn't matter. It makes no difference. Like that
was like the full bells and whistles. I mean, that wasn't like, hey, you're playing in an amphitheater and it's one.
No.
The place was packed. Full crowd.
And no mics.
Absolutely packed.
Like
they didn't mic you up.
No mics, which I actually thought was a good call.
Right.
Couple things I didn't know, like, so Roger's making all the decisions. It's literally a decision-making committee of one. But no mics. We learned that. I just figured there would be. I'm happy there weren't, because then the focus is on like tennis and not having to fill awkward silences. The other thing was, it was like 25 minutes before we go on, he's like, "Oh yeah, I know it was no ad, but we're gonna play ad." I'm like, "Okay, here we go."
Whatever you say. So.
All right, let's do it.
No problem. Great. Just happy to be here. It was amazing.
Fun night.
It was fun.
Night.
I think well deserved. It's hard to like think that he played his last one in 2019.
Which was he was hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt at Wimbledon. Never really
COVID year. Yeah.
Never really had like a proper goodbye. The drone thing afterwards.
That was amazing.
Cool.
That was cool. Live drones out in the
USTA.
That was cool. Anyways, it was I enjoyed it. I was freaking out. I hit balls for 12 minutes out on the outside courts. So then we'll get into the draw show. The other thing is like I'm so nervous to like I'm walking out on the practice court and Ben is like practicing for real. And then like Monfils comes out after mixed and is practicing for real, and they wedge us in. I'm with my buddy Jeff who runs restaurants, like, and he's hitting with me. I'm like, we look like idiots. I'm like, I like won't go into the locker room because I'm like I'm in someone's way. Like I'm so nervous about being that like old dude who's like taking up space.
Yeah,
I hit the ball. I may have hit 2 good balls in 12 minutes. It was the worst warm-up session I've ever had in my life.
No, but you had like a 133.
Yeah, 133. Got it up the road.
No, I played fine. Like
something like that. Like
I played fine.
Averaging like 120.
I was happy. The serve came off. It was hot, baby.
It was popping.
Anyways, no one's tuning in for this shit. Let's get to
tie us in though, because I think it's interesting. I asked you in the car on the way over. How was the court playing, and how is that going to affect the way you make these picks?
It felt fast. I did talk to Sasha, and the balls are different. I kind of asked him about it. All the players are asking me how it compares to like 20 years ago. Like now that we're like hitting a little bit. I think the courts are pretty quick. I think the ball's moving. Like we were playing 70 degrees and it was at night, and I thought the serve was like getting some swing. The court was helping. It felt fast. I don't know if it feels slow to the players, but it feels like it's moving. So yeah, it will affect it. Sasha was saying specifically for him, he's like, in Cincinnati, I had match point. I was so scared to hit through a ball. He goes, I had a backhand that I could hit with my eyes closed for 20 years. I dumped it in the bottom of the net just because I felt like everything was sailing and even spin wouldn't take hold. Now you switch to a Wilson ball here. He goes, I feel way better.
Oh, interesting.
About ball control, about everything else. So specifically to him, I'm going, okay, I'm not worried. Like I'm not going to put a lot of stock in him losing in Canada and Cincinnati. So I thought the conditions were fine. You could get the ball to move. You could hit through it. You could find some height. Like it felt good. But Andre was like, this is so quick and the ball's flying. Now, we don't play tennis anymore, so take it with a grain of salt what we think.
He's a pickleball player.
But Sasha said I'm able to like apply spin and keep the ball on the court a little bit more than Cincy, which was just a free-for-all, and it was just flying. So we'll see. What are we starting with, Mike?
Let's do the men's. Let's go right into it.
Let's get into it. I haven't looked at all. I looked like on the way over for 10 seconds.
Good. Your guy Sasha.
Oh, man.
But, okay. So let's start with the number 1 seed. First time ever in a Grand Slam.
Wow. Man.
Sasha Zverev. Okay, so Sonego, great player. Like Sasha there. I'm going to bump him.
Who's our Claude? I don't believe Sonego. That's Sean. I don't believe they played a bunch. I don't think Sonego's. Can we check that? I don't think Sonego's ever beaten him. That's a good first outing for Zverev, right? You're like, veteran,
6-0.
Like
6-0
Zverev.
Yeah, Zverev can listen. If Sonego's, I mean, he's not going to take that return early. Like he's not going to be able to step inside the court on it. I like Zverev through Tabilo, seeded 25. I'm going to plug Sasha into round 4. Next one, Dartery has been playing great.
He just got tuned, didn't he?
Who's that?
Didn't Dartery just get beat in Winston-Salem?
He did, but I don't hate the way that he's been playing this year. He kind of shows up every week.
Right.
Won a couple matches in Canada. The one is like the question is like Musetti. I see him playing Arthur Ferry, who, by the way, has won matches since Wimbledon.
Yeah, he's in the quarters.
He didn't just kind of take Wimbledon and then revert back to the mean of being 120 in the world. He's kind of making it real. That Musetti Ferry pick, one is like match heavy, but like I don't know what the upside is. One, the upside is maybe top 5 in the world, but hasn't been on court consistently this year. Who do you like there?
I guess Musetti, but I think that's a good point, and good for Ferry for not, for building on what he started at Wimbledon. Also, should we timestamp this? There's some really good players in the qualies draw.
Yeah.
So if Dimitrov pops up and has to play here, Dartery.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be inclined to pick a former semifinalist here. So we don't know the qualities yet, but I pretty much have your same picks. You guys?
What have you made? Who are you taking? Musetti?
Yeah, Musetti.
Musetti through to round 4?
I think so, yeah. I haven't looked that far, but yeah, if he's playing to his seeding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
There you go, and carry the 2, 4.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, so I've decided. Mike and I were talking on the way over. The point of this show is not. I used to pick every match based on who I thought I would win.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No.
I want to win this fucking draw sometime. I'm sorry. I'm going safe and everyone else is going safe, so you end up middle of the pack. It drives me crazy.
You got to take some shots.
All right,
I'm going to take some shots.
Take some swings.
Shots.
Are you taking one now?
Shots. Fairy.
Wow.
Round 3.
do it too.
Wow.
Dartery. Round 4.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing. You got to take some shots.
That's awesome.
This isn't who I think's going to win. This is literally, I'm trying to win a bracket. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Hodar. That's gonna be.
Did you hear? No alarm bells there.
For
Kokkinakis has struggles with health, but at his peak, he's a very nice player, veteran.
I
beating
don't.
Roger on hard courts. I don't. I mean, I don't. I feel like someone said this about Hodar to me. That they said the results this year have been amazing, but I'm not sure what to make of him yet as a player. Do you have a handle on this guy?
I actually got a text last week from a listener named Rebecca who was asking me basically, why is Hodar so good? I understand the results. I understand the hype, but why? Because you look and it's not like an Alcaraz where he's flying around and that's obvious, or Sinner with pace of shot, and I said, he's kind of a master already, very low air count. Like, it's not as if he just goes sprays balls and is unpredictable, which you don't often see in a young guy. He's kind of solid all around. The serve is very good. I don't know that it's elite yet. One thing I think people will start picking up on is forehand to forehand. It's the second time through the lineup that we talk about every once in a while, right? Forehand, a lot of the time, he goes forehand to forehand, likes to pull it, which is a little bit different than a lot of young players who like throwing it inside out. People will start picking up on that. He returns pretty well for a big guy. I'm just saying, like, that's an underrated part of his game. He puts a lot of returns in the court, low air count, doesn't play himself out of it, can hit backhand line. You have to respect kind of all the shots. So it's not this thing where you're looking at Sinner and you're going, oh, elite ball striker. Obviously, it's, Taylor Fritz, elite ball striker, Carlos, fastest guy alive, whatever else it is. He's really good at everything. He volleys really well.
Hodar.
Yes. He can stay back. He does everything well, and I don't know that he has a totally elite singular skill yet. That being said, he has different ways that he can beat you already. Can come in, can take shots, not scared to play defense out of that backhand corner. A very well-rounded player, if not having something that is, the best forehand in the game, or like Feast, where you're like, oh, the ball speed is higher than anyone else on tour. And that, that's just obvious. But I am not worried about him. He's
started out in Adelaide at like
250 in the world or something.
Exactly. Wow.
I have Hodar. So Casper's sitting down there in his section against Juan Manuel Cirindel, which nobody wants to play in a slam.
Wait, Casper, not hearing great things about the health situation there.
Okay. Well,
that may be Juan Manuel Cirindel might have his second big upset at a major.
Schweida, sneaky week 2 of the last 2 slams. Tough one with Altmaier. I'm going to go Schweida through to the 3rd round, Hodar in the 4th round. I've already put Zverev in the quarters up top, by the way. Next section, Zizou Bergs, Demon section. I find myself, like, when in doubt, I kind of lean Demon more often than not. So I'm going to stick Demon through to the 4th round. I'm going Hodar to the quarters.
I like that.
Wow. JW?
Wow. Look for Zhang, who is really, and you talk about, we sort of have contenders, sleepers, disruptors, and then bluffs. No, I think Zhang is a disruptor. I don't, is he ready to win majors? Probably not. but is this a really good player
Yes.
who could give Hodar? That's a great college match like 18 months ago. I have Hodar as well. I'm a Hodar believer based on results, but watch out for Zhang Hodar. That could be a lot of fun.
Demon Hodar in the 4th round.
Think Hodar?
You
That's a tough one. What do you guys think?
They're all tough, JW. We've got to make some decisions.
Hodar. I'm on the
Hodar to the quarters.
He's still fresh. He's young.
So we all have Zverev Hodar in the quarters?
Yep.
That's
not very exciting.
Well, damn it. I was trying to. All right. Next, I got to spend some time. The next section is FAA. And then down to Kaboli as the 5 seed. FAA is just a really, really decent, good person.
Right.
Asks a ton of questions. Like, it seems very curious. Says he's completely healthy now. Was an issue earlier, but earlier in the summer. I like FAA through to the 4th round. 2nd round. This is not the 2nd round you want to see if you're FAA.
Brutal.
Khachanov in a major. Like Khachanov in best of 5.
At this major,
has
too.
made semifinals here, has made he is a very, like, in majors, you kind of throw out a lot of the rest of it. This guy can play in majors. That is as brutal a 2nd round as there is in the draw.
They're 2-2 lifetime against each other, but they haven't played since 2025.
Yeah.
This is one of the more this guy lost to Bernie Tomic a few weeks ago.
Khachanov?
He's barely in the top 50, and yet this guy can beat anyone on any day and has been to the semifinals at this tournament. Absolutely mystifying player. He either is going to beat Felix or he's going to lose 2-2 and 2. Keep an eye on that spot, but I like Felix too. Defending semifinal points too.
I saw Khachanov when I was doing that, like, the walk of shame into the practice areas the other day. Dude, Ben is a truck. Ben Shelton is a truck of a human.
Right.
He's like, you look like you I'm like, Ben, shut up, Ben. Like, you don't talk about my body right now. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about
shit about your body.
But wait, he's like, dude, you look. I'm like, shut up, Ben. You look like a statue. Get out of here. I don't want to talk about this.
He does look ridiculous.
But anyway, the only reason I bring that up is because I saw Khachanov, got to say hello. He's 6'6" too.
Yeah,
He's a they're all monsters.
He's humongous.
And they're big. We used to have skinny people. Like, they're monsters. I'm a tiny little just wisp of a human being compared to, like, these guys. They're monsters.
Berrettini and Khachanov are like linebackers.
Khachanov's a monster. And I don't have him going past the 2nd round.
Okay.
I have FAA through to round 4. The next one's interesting. Section with Menchik and Lerner Tien.
I believe that's mixed doubles champion Menchik.
Did you watch much of the mixed?
I fell asleep before it was over. Am I allowed
Don't
to
say
admit
that.
that?
It
was great. It was
fun.
fun. It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was fun.
Listen, I'm just going to tell you, I said this last year and everyone got pissed and all the tennis purists are like, bibbity blue. Here's the deal. And I said this last year. Everyone was like, we have to get eyeballs on doubles. We have to market doubles. We have to get eyeballs on doubles. Here you fucking go. Mm-hmm. I'm out there on Tuesday and this is my experience. I walk down the hallway. I bump into Carlos. I say hello. He's the nicest person ever. He's like full of energy. He's awesome. Then I go to take my rackets to get strung. And who's warming up right in front of me? Serena. Mm-hmm. Say hello to her. She's pumped. She's walking out 5 minutes later. They go play their match. You see Serena Williams and Carlos Alcaraz on the same side of the net in mixed doubles.
The stadium was packed because we got there towards the end of that. Amazing.
Is our goal still getting eyeballs on the game of doubles? Mm-hmm. Is that the number one goal that I've heard for 30 years? Mission accomplished.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I go do some stuff. I got to do a couple things. Come back. I see Carlos again. You know, I give him shit for getting broken in the first game. He hasn't played a match since April. He gets broken the first game of mixed doubles. He comes back in again. And then I'm like kind of half paying attention. I walk up to the food area, look on. I'm like, oh, he's on court again. You get to see Serena Williams and Carlos Alcaraz play 2 matches within a half hour of each other. And you're going to tell me this isn't a win?
Mm-hmm. Unreal.
It is pretty funny. Last year,
I'm sorry.
No, I mean the crowds you guys were there. I mean the crowds on the ground
heaving.
Yeah.
Heaving.
We were trying to get in for the mixed doubles as the Serena Carlos Alcaraz crowd was leaving. And on the grounds, it felt like we couldn't get anywhere. There were so many people. Now, I always say that as a good thing.
Now, and I have a question because I know Doubles Nation's going to come for me here, right? And that's fine. I don't care. Don't care at all. Couldn't care less. And Is it about eyeballs on the game of doubles? Or is it about your personal benefit? Because if it's about eyeballs on the game of doubles, which I've been told was the goal for 3 decades now, mission accomplished. Now, if it's about your lane in this world of doubles, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And I came on this podcast last year and completely admitted that I got it all wrong and I ate shit because Vavasori and Arani won. The only doubles team won. Props, like take a seat taken. Not a single doubles team in the semifinals this year.
Isn't that wild?
And there were more of them.
Yeah, exactly. No, but when there were more of them, that was a funny thing. They opened up the field and the singles players, a complete reversal of last year. It's fun.
Which great. I think they did the right thing. You have to let more doubles teams in. Like I think that's a great storyline in this whole mixed doubles of things. Is like the doubles teams versus the singles players and the whole thing. Nary a doubles team in the semifinals this year, so I won't have to eat crow this year. But if the goal is celebrating doubles, creating a new fandom for this game of doubles, marketing doubles, eyeballs on doubles, check. Now, if it's about your personal interest as a player in doubles, that's a different story. But what I've been told for 3 decades has been accomplished with this format.
And it's also, that was in my office the other day. It was like Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I've got the TV on. There's Ayala, the Tuesday before the U.S. Open. I mean, keep in mind, A, what this week used to be, which was a lot of sponsor visits, but not a lot of action. And B, what mixed doubles used to be like. Go look at the crowds for the mixed doubles 4, 10, 15 years ago.
It's not. I mean, it's nothing.
It's zero. Not even. I mean, whatever. There are tweaks they could make. I mean, again, I said it half kiddingly, but it might be nice if they started half an hour earlier, so this didn't bleed into midnight. Whatever. Tweaks, great, but on balance, not even a conversation.
No,
this is a win.
No, sorry. Like I don't know what you cannot make an interest argument, a financial argument, a promotional argument, a marketing argument, or a better for the game of tennis argument about this format. Now, if you're a purist and you just like everything the way it was, go to Blockbuster, then watch the old mixed doubles format. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. Sorry, I know you're not going to like it, but listen, I'm going to call it as I see it. There's the better for the game. There's better for exposing, or introducing people to doubles and marketing it. And there's, but I don't like it because it doesn't serve me.
Right.
Those are the two sides.
Yep.
Well, good of the game tw. So, like, how many people saw Muhova? Oh yeah, I remember her. She's
yes,
a talented shot maker. Oh, mention like now we know there's a. I think that was his first double. Anyway,
congrats to Menchik.
He's already won a title.
He said he has a 100% win rate.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening to Served. We will be right back. Summer's winding down, but we've still got plenty ahead on tour throughout the fall, with stops across the U.S. to Asia to Europe and back. And I know many of our listeners make the trip too. I just did the same thing, experiencing Wimbledon Village from a fan's perspective. And the best part was that I got to experience the tournament like a local by booking a place to stay on Airbnb. Techie Sean, it was your first time in Wimbledon Village. What'd you think?
Oh, it was great. You were talking about your favorite sandwich there for months. And when I finally tried it, it lived up to the hype. We were in the heart of the action, so we got to bike around a bunch, but your spot was a quick walk from our house. The setup was perfect.
That's right. It had everything we needed to make us feel like locals at the tournament. Proximity to the grounds, great shops and restaurants all around, and enough space for the family to make the trip too. But here's the thing. Great cities are about to experience an influx of fans making last-minute travel arrangements to catch the action live. And that's exactly where you come in. If you've got a home near a tour stop or anywhere fans might be passing through this fall, you can list your space on Airbnb and give someone the perfect home base to make their trip even better. It's such a simple and practical way to make use of your space, to earn a little extra cash, to put towards your own travel adventures, especially if you already have travel plans of your own. Why let your home sit empty when it could be working for you? Your home might be worth more than you think. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host. This episode is brought to you by ServiceNow. Look, I have my dream job. I watch tennis, I think about tennis, I talk about tennis, but even dream jobs have not so dreamy parts. The stuff that gets in the way of the actual work. That's where ServiceNow's AI specialists come in. They don't just tell you what you should do about your busy work, They actually do it, start to finish. Cases closed, requests handled, no extra work for you. That way, you and your team can focus on the work that matters, which for me is explaining at length why tennis players are the best athletes on earth. Sorry, everyone else on earth. To learn how to put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com. All right, back to the show.
All right, what do you got here?
Menchik and Tien, I'm assuming you like one of them through to the fourth round.
I think that's
Who's that going to be?
Great first round match for this could be a really fun first round match against Nuno Borges.
Borges can play.
That's
That's not easy. That's not an easy one for Lerner.
I have Lerner. I'm a Lerner believer.
Are you round 4 FAA Tien?
I think I might go with the American lefty.
Okay. I'm going to go FAA because not that I don't think Tien can be there. I'm a huge fan of Lerner Tien. I actually love what he's doing. Again, Borges, interesting. Menchik, interesting. I don't like his path to get to that matchup with FAA as much as I like FAA's path. Therefore, I have FAA in the quarters. So first little wrinkle for JW and we go to the next section. Taylor Fritz, Darwin Blanche, first round. That's a fun one.
So
up and comer.
Remember Taylor Fritz had to play Tracy's son?
Yep.
We're going to go there. Brandon Holt a few years ago, and he kind of got really rattled by this idea of playing a younger American.
Oh, he got tight
a little bit.
He got tight. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I got to say, to Taylor Fritz's credit, it's one of the great truth tellers. No bullshit about what happened that day. This has echoes. Darwin Blanche got that wild card. I was looking at his results. I think he's on a 6-match, whatever the opposite of a heater is, cooler. He's not coming in with a lot of momentum, but great experience for him. I think Taylor will not have a Brandon Holt part 2. I like Taylor.
I will say that's that matchup, Fritz, young American, that has whispers of like early night session.
Yeah.
On it, not in Carlos's section. So therefore, you got to figure Carlos is going to start on night session. And there's an extra night session because they're starting on Sunday, right? So that one might see a little Arthur Ashe action, which is always a wrinkle. I was played in it 2 days ago. It is so big, that walkout. Do you have Caboli in that Caboli blocks section? I'm assuming you have Fritz to the fourth round.
I do.
Okay.
I like Blocks a lot, who I think is one of the better seeds people might not be familiar with.
Yep.
This is a young ascending player who's got a lot of weapons. I think I have Blocks. I like Francisco Cerundolo. I think I have Taylor to beat Blocks. Is that right?
Yeah, I have Fritz and Caboli in the fourth round. I have Fritz over Caboli. I have Fritz to the semis.
I'll do you one better. The Fritz Zverev head-to-head. Take out the Wimbledon result.
You can't just take out the most recent result. What are you talking about? He went 4-2-2.
He was hurt.
He was hurt. How many tournaments did he miss after Wimbledon?
Fritz, American crowd.
0.
That head-to-head record against Zverev.
You got him to the finals?
I have Fritz to the finals.
Wow.
Spoiler.
I have... It's nice when you can take Zverev to the final and you know that a lot of people are going to take Hodar and Fritz.
I like that.
All right.
I'm going to kind of sneak that one. So I have Sasha in the final on the top half. Off we go to the bottom. But I have Fritz over FAA and Fritz to the semis.
All right.
Medvedev.
The pickleball aspirant.
So,
Did you catch that?
no.
Oh,
Did you guys know?
Yeah.
John knows. Come on, John.
What tournament was he at?
Winston-Salem.
He
Was Winston-Salem, and he was like, I think I should just start a career in pickleball.
This is the worst sport. This is the worst sport. Worse than
He lost to
curling.
Dan in the first round.
He said pickleball's
He's
worse?
like worse than curling. No, he's like, maybe I'll just go like Jack Sock and play pickleball. You know what?
Yeah.
That's almost worth an audio call-up. But he's just sitting there muttering to himself at a changeover, and somehow Jack Sock and pickleball are catching
Oh,
straight.
he's talking to himself?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe
That
I'll try
makes it even
curling. Maybe I'll
better.
just do what Jack Sock did and play pickleball.
He's amazing.
Anyway, we love Medvedev. He's won this tournament before.
He has too much pride for that.
He's not
That's just
coming
a
in with
soundbite.
not much in the way of momentum at majors for Medvedev.
All right. He's in Rinder Kanish's section.
Yeah.
Do you take Medi to round 4?
Guardedly, yes.
Ooh, okay. I see Ottman in that section.
Ooh.
Objectively, like I don't know that I'm going to take him to the fourth round, but I've spent randomly, like in Dallas, I caught myself in a 15-minute conversation with him. Here the other day, he's in the little section where my locker is. I really, 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 really like talking to him. And he's into like he talks tennis. Like I see him and I get happy. Like I really like him. I think he's a really solid dude. Sorry, Atman, I can't take you to round 4, but I really think he's awesome. I guess Medi to round 4. I can't quit Medi, and he kills me every slam. I'm taking Foe to the quarters.
You're taking who?
Francis Tiafoe.
Oh, yeah. Another
Martin Dam, big serving lefty. They played last year here, if I'm not mistaken, and Foe got through that one. You see Vachereau up top, walk by him. He's another monster. Beautiful calves.
You're really into the
beautiful calves.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Beautiful calves.
Are you hearing anything about Francis? Last time we saw him, he unfortunately was flat on his back and then losing a set. 6-love, didn't play the mix. That would be my one concern.
The hip issue.
But I have not heard any rumblings. I think that's probably a good thing. I think if he was compromised in a practice or like not, we probably would have heard about it. Francis seemed pretty happy, at least, or was faking it in the Cincinnati aftermath. Like if you know something's really wrong, you are uneasy, you're nervous, you're getting through it. He seemed okay. Now that's just purely an uninformed observation. I'm going to take Foe through to the quarterfinals. You notice I want all these Americans here because I just want them to ramp it up. I want this crowd
to ask you about
to pull these guys through. Like absolutely drag and pull these guys towards the final. I have Foe to the quarters over Medi.
Good segue to I have. It's funny. I have Foe to the quarters as well. I mean, Medi I think has lost again. I don't have this handy. It was like 5 of his last. I mean, he's had a really rough run at majors over the last 2 years, and is coming off that defeat in Winston-Salem that has him pondering career changes. But it's Medvedev. It's the U.S. Open. I have Francis beating Medi too, actually.
All right. This is one where like I had Nakashima. I had as like. If he gets a seam in this draw,
look out.
I'm taking him deep.
Look out.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hyperbolic here, but I don't know what the actual number is. If it's top 5 or top 10, serve, criminally underrated. His first serve, his like spot servers is not one we don't give him credit because all we like to do is look at a radar gun. All we like to do is look at a radar gun and say, big serve. He must serve well. You look at his hold rates, especially on first serves. He spot serves all 4 spots. Top 10 serve, I think, in the game of tennis.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Now, I'd have to go through it and think of like, but if it's not 10, it's 15.
Yeah.
But criminally underrated serve, Nakashima. Returns well, backhand's great. Forehand is okay. It's good. Hitting it way better. That's his confidence shot. Like you see him in Canada, you see him in Cincinnati. He's hitting it well, and he's hitting it both directions. His natural swing path is around the ball, so likes to hit it cross court, likes to hit it inside in. He likes to kind of sweep it and have it kind of go right to left. When he's hitting that inside out one, like if I'm playing him, I'm going to stress test that early, and he's running around it around the back end, and he snaps one off inside out. I'm going, this is going to be a problem. Right.
We had talked about, we're going to do a sleeper pick presented by our friends at 8 Sleep.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it for both women's and men's draws. And, would you say Nakashima as a 16 seed, given what you described, would he be considered, a tournament sleeper for you?
Yes. And I know where this is going. We're going to have this conversation in a second. And there's 2 matchups that I hate having to like actually address in the round of 16. Nakashima is one of them. I have him going through to the 4th round. Obviously, Rublev will have something to say about that. I'll say mixed double specialist, Andre Rublev. Yeah. I saw him the other day. I go, you heading out to play mixed soon? He goes, yeah. Fuck. He goes and wins a bunch of matches. Yeah, he's funny too.
Did you guys hear Mira say like I used to have a crush on him?
Yeah.
No.
Did you see the pictures? They were like taking pictures of them on the bench, and Sabalenka was like teasing them.
What did he say? That's my hair. Anytime your mixed doubles partner has a crush on you and you're not Svitolina Monfils. Rublev seated, playing a former champion, Marin Cilic. I'm curious now where you're going with this.
I like Rubles in the 3rd round. I have Nakashima through to the 4th round. I mean, there's some heat in this 90. You have one. I feel bad for Patrick Kipson that he had to pull out. He was a wild card granted by the USTA. No one's happy about that, right? So two things can be true. I'm sad for him. Opportunity lost. That really sucks. This is more important to him at this phase in his career than it is to the man he replaced him, who is Stan Wawrinka. And I am ecstatic that Wawrinka is playing in New York.
Yeah.
Originally on the outside looking in for the wild cards, lots of questions about that, which are totally inbounds. I am happy that Stan is going to play New York. I am happy. Also, he has never not been ready, right? It's not as if he's cruising or coasting through the finish line for retirement.
That's the point that's
He's
lost
playing
in this.
matches.
Wait, I told you
Yes.
the text was literally like, I'm fully fit. Like he's ranked 125. He's winning matches at majors. This isn't just a victory lap for like, here's your sheet cake, grandpa, and have a happy retirement. He's a good player still.
He wasn't in like Mauritius with his feet kicked up when they called him for New York.
I mean,
they said, "Do you want to come to New York?" He goes, "Good."
Yeah.
Turn the plane
He's probably
around.
on the court. I mean, and he's playing Berrettini here in the first round, and they just came off that epic match at Wimbledon.
Oh my gosh.
You know, and it's like if you're Berrettini, you're like, damn it,
This guy again?
this guy again.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
as a fan, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's run it back.
I mean, there's not going to be a lot of seats available for the Berrettini Wawrinka match. There's just not. I hope it's fantastic. Then we get into like this thing with Novak where we just don't know what the hell we're dealing with. Plays mixed, doesn't go well, goes and plays a practice set afterwards, walks off after 3 games, says, in Cincinnati, he was out of breath. Like, so then we're going, okay, do we doubt Novak? And then we know what's going to happen. He's going to be in the semis.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's the same thing every day.
Not fooling us. The wolf in late summer.
I mean, you're
Don't you? Well, we made it.
Great
This
film.
is a 2-year. Also, I was thinking about that. So the U.S. Open is the most recent major he's won.
23.
We do this every time. He doesn't fool us anymore, right? This is like 8 majors in a row. We're like, I don't know. He's Novak, but he's.
Are you taking Novak to
I'm
the
taking
semis?
Novak to the.
Does he beat Nakashima? Does he beat Foe?
Taking Novak to the semis.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Novak Djokovic, 2026 U.S. Open semifinalist.
I thought you were going to say champion. I thought you were.
I was like, I thought you were building that up.
I thought you were about to.
2026,
I would've been shocked.
round of 16.
0%.
Cannot do that.
Novak Djokovic, here it is. 2026 U.S. Open second round. I don't know what to do. I have him written through to the quarters. I wanted to take Nakashima, and I don't know what to do with this.
I'm taking Nakashima.
Say it again.
I'm taking Nakashima.
Your algorithm?
Just me as a human.
Oh, so wait, are you doing?
I haven't decided yet on the algorithm.
So you're sometimes algorithm?
Sometimes I don't know.
So you're taking Nakashima to play Foe? You have Medi through there? What are you doing?
I have Medi.
You have Medi. So you have Nakashima. Do you have who do you have in the semis? Medi or Nakashima?
I'm gonna go Medi.
Whoa.
Medi to the semis for Mike.
Yeah.
Pickleball with Zach Sock or U.S. Open?
I know there's a lot of stuff that's legal in New York. Have we been
kinda-
partaking?
Yes.
Just a little Washington Square Park
Just a
action for you?
Washington Square Park chill. For the Comedy Cellar, why not?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I guess Novak semis.
Kind of.
Yeah.
With me. All right.
I don't know.
Come on, join in. Jump in
I mean,
the
I
pool.
will say, like, I want Novak to do it. I want so many Americans in the quarters semis. I don't want it to be one of them to where they're having to take this onslaught of like attention pressure. I want all of them to be. I want 4 of them in the quarters.
Which is not unreasonable. Wait, I'll give you a weird one. I was talking to someone else about this the other night at the tennis. I said, I don't think I would pick an American to win, and I'm not. But if you said 50-50, will an American win or won't they? So I don't have a specific champion I'm going to pick, but I think the odds are pretty darn good.
I'm also
might win a title.
I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse because at Wimbledon it looked great, and I was beating the drum, and I believed it, and they kind of all folded. And I love these guys, but they didn't. I mean, they would tell you like Ben was not looking to lose
To a qualifier.
where he lost a guy 150 in the world, and Taylor wasn't looking. I mean, I know he was hurt or something wasn't right, but 4-2 and 2 to Zverev. Obviously quarterfinals is nothing to frown about, but I thought we were going to get some smoke. Foe, going out to Bublik and having 77 set points and then losing that match. I thought we were going to have a moment there. I do think there's a real opportunity to have a moment here, and I hope it happens. But I want a lot of them to like share this whole thing.
That helps everyone, right?
And I just want it to happen so badly. All right, Ben Shelton. I'm assuming you have him through to the 4th round. Cam Norrie might have something to say about it. Greek sport can hold serve first round. I hate that's like a weird. The guy can hold a little bit. Ben has not been breaking serve enough in Grand Slams this year. When I was doing Duffer Central on the practice courts next to him, he spent 45 minutes just hitting returns.
Really?
Pop serving, you hitting returns. So I don't think that's a secret. I like Ben through to the 4th round. I think he's one of the top 5 favorites to win this tournament, and he's had some bad losses in majors this year. I don't know that he would tell you any differently. Yuri Lehechka. There, I have him in the next section, in the Feast section. Do you have Feast through to the 4th round?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes me feel like you're going to do a little something more with him. Archer Feast, it's a little bit of name candy. They're going to get a big court. Tsitsipas. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Yeah. He creates so much speed. I'm not sure what Steph is going to do. He's going to get enough. Feast is going to get enough looks at the serve. Tsitsipas, in the best of times, didn't really like playing in New York. So we'll see how that goes. Shout out Jack Kennedy, who won the juniors. Yeah. Give us something.
But I'll give you another shout out, which is what's her name? Reese Brantmeyer. Who is that? She's on the draw. She plays for North Carolina. She sued the NCAA about this ridiculous rule about prize money. So Jack Kennedy, who just won, a very nice player from right around here, just won Kalamazoo and is going to UVA. He can keep his prize money and keep his college eligibility because of Reese Brantmeyer in that lawsuit.
Good.
So good for Team Brantmeyer, and Jack Kennedy's. He's not a big guy, not a lot of weapons, but he moves well. Nice title in Kalamazoo. Fun player to watch. He'll be
Kalamazoo, for those listening, is where they played junior nationals. Just for you, I'm looking at Mike and Sean. For those of you who have no idea what happens outside of major tennis,
I had no idea.
Your entry point was majors.
Yep.
Kalamazoo, one of the best tournaments. If you ever get a chance and you want to see junior tennis, it takes over the entire city. Kalamazoo does such a gracious and great job of hosting hundreds of junior tennis players. And if you win that forever in a day, you get a wild card into the Big Boy US Open.
That's cool.
So Jack Kennedy won that this year. Well done. And well done to finally riding that thing. For a couple of years there, you could take money from Captain Geek Shrimp Shack down there in Oxford somewhere, but you couldn't take the prize money that you had earned at the US Open, which is dumb McDummerson. Like, that is so stupid. So I'm happy that's been remedied. Feast. Okay, I just want to real quick, because you said you're going to take him to the 4th round. Lehechka drilled Feast in Miami this year. It was 2-2, and it wasn't that close.
He broke his back.
Yeah.
I put a lot of stock in hard court momentum.
Yep.
Probably more than any other surface.
Yep.
That result doesn't augur well, but I think Feast is really. I think we were talking about Hodar, where you sort of explained, but a lot of people are still like, how does it all fit together?
Yeah.
You feel like you watch Feast play. He's 22 years old. I feel like I get it. Like, I get the package. I get how he's using.
Oh, he's the opposite. He's the opposite of watching Hodar.
He makes total sense to me, and it's all there.
He serves massive. He has one of those electric type bodies that, like, there are people who like Hodar plays well, but it doesn't feel like he explodes, right? He doesn't feel like Carlos explodes, Sinner explodes. Feast absolutely explodes. The areas of improvement, his serve keeps getting better, right? Thank you, Goran. It used to be, and I watched even in Lehechka this year in Miami, which is that 3rd round that I want to circle. I know I keep harping on it, but if you can play with pace to Feast, he needs time to wind up. He has big swings on the ball. He used to take errant swings on the backhand side, right? He would try to force that ball too early so you could stay in that pattern, and he would try to take shots. He is now seemingly settling into that cross-court backhand thing and saying, I'm not getting out of this. I'm not going to panic. This is not the way that you beat me, is just by rallying cross-court, right? You have to create speed to his forehand side to be effective. It's like a little bit like Fernando Gonzalez back in the day. You know that if you went big to his forehand, it wasn't the biggest forehand on the planet, and it wasn't the best defensive forehand on the planet. Now, if your intent was to go big to his forehand and you didn't quite square one up, you were going to get your face annihilated. You were going to get a mauling from his forehand.
Punch in the mouth by the return
100%. Same thing with Feast. You know that There will be, and less, by the way. He's getting better every time we watch him. And he's improving this much, and he's missed a ton of tennis the last 2 years, and he's still
major of the year.
And he's still improving at this pace. He's top 5 if he gets a full calendar year. I don't think that's
right. Let me ask you this. This would be, if we're still talking about a matchup with Lehechka, this will be the 5th time if they end up playing. It'll be the 5th time they've played this year. Feast is one of the most 2 recent events. You're talking about the Miami one where he bounced out. How much is...
Sorry, Lehechka's won them.
Lehechka won in Miami, and then according to this, Feast has beat him in Madrid and beat him in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So how much is recency and seeing somebody often,
It matters.
Right. Yeah.
It matters. I'm just saying, like, it's ingrained in my brain just because it was a big match in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 2-2.
Yeah. Right.
Or 1-2, whatever it was. It was
2-2. It was 2-2.
It was bad.
He didn't play Australia. He played on hard courts. He and Nakashima actually have won more hard court matches than anyone. Yeah. And then he didn't play Roland Garros. Yeah. So that leads me to believe maybe we weren't getting the full feast in that match you saw.
Maybe. But the fact that he's won the last 2. Madrid is less of a thing because it's, clay, whatever. But it's point being, it's an uncomfortable, it's going to get his attention, that 3rd round match. You have Feast and Ben. Who do you got there?
I have Arthur Feast.
Ooh.
This is a tough one.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Nakashima, Novak, and Ben and Feast. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
I'm buying myself time. I'm going to go to the next section because I still have not decided. I hate that so much. I don't want to talk about it. Next section, Bublik, Tommy Paul. I'm taking Tommy Paul to the 4th round.
I don't know if Bublik even gets Tarante, if that's a 2nd rounder.
Tarante. He's been beating a lot of top 10 opponents. Won Novak Djokovic in Cincinnati also, but his record against top 10 opponents in the last couple months is actually in plus. Massive forehand, backhand is okay, but he can rip your face off too.
Another one of these guys who another big boy. These
monster. He walked past me the other day. It's just like they're all monsters. They're all big. They're all tight ends, but like skinnier. They're all monsters. I'm taking Tommy Paul through that section. Found a little bit of form in Cincy. I think he's going to be one of the guests for our show tomorrow. Media Day.
Right now it's still slated, right?
Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of. We're doing live shows Friday, which is tomorrow from when we're shooting this, on set at the U.S. Open. If you're on the grounds, come see us at Served.
1 to 4.
We'll go through the full kind of roster of what is at least penciled in for now. At the end of the show, I have Tommy Paul through. Alcaraz, this is a pretty good draw for Carlos. Yep. Safulin, very good. Had a great run at Wimbledon. Better on grass, but I was just not wanting Carlos, or if I'm in his camp, you don't want Carlos to play someone Khachanov, where he can serve and he can go the distance. And if you're Carlos, you want the opportunity to hit balls. You want to create some rallies. You don't want to deal with a Tarante forehand, right? Where it's like he can take you out of the situation. He will have time against Safulin, against Faria Brooksby, against Arnaldi. And then if Carlos, let's just say we're comfortable with him making the 4th round, he's deleted a lot of the thing,
into this.
It's like, oh, he hasn't played since April. That matters less each match that he wins.
Right.
If he's in the 4th round against Tommy Paul and he's gotten there, are you taking Tommy Paul has a sneaky good record against Carlos though, also just for what it's worth.
It's 6-2. Carlos leads 6-2.
But he's beaten him at Masters Series, I think in Canada twice at Masters 1000, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct.
So he's going into that match saying, yeah, Carlos is a better player than I am. I don't think but I've beaten him in Masters 1000s twice in the last 3 years or something like that. So all that being said, if Carlos makes the 4th round, I think he's Carlos again. It's a big if.
Yeah. Or you don't think if he makes the 4th round, eventually the lack of prep work and maybe the conditioning comes into play. I mean, I couldn't tell anything. We talked about it as a great thing he's playing mixed. I took nothing away from that. That does not give me any better sense of whether he's
Do you want to know
healthy, match fit or not. Right?
I don't know if I should say this or not, but fuck it. You know what I looked at? And it was like it's the same thing you do in Australia, right? So you get to Australia and you walk into the locker room.
Oh. Yeah.
And if someone's pigment looks like Sean's, you're going, they have not been outdoors. They have not been outdoors in hot weather.
I've been grinding it out.
Yeah, like if you don't have a tan and you show up in Australia, I'm going, I'm more acclimatized than you are. I'm just gonna say I wanted Carlos to have more of a tan. I did. I did. I wanted to just be that bronze statue. I wanted him to just be that, like, you know. And I don't know. That bothered me a little bit. And
you don't read that. You're either practicing in the heat and putting in the yards, or you're in Ibiza and woke up at noon and slept the afternoon
Ibiza?
away. Yeah.
I'm just saying, when he goes to Ibiza, he wins.
That's funny.
slams.
That's true.
He's got that. The time off did wonders for the hair.
Dude, his hair.
Man.
Okay, you ready for another one? You ready for this?
Sure.
Big statement. Carlos is Beckham. Carlos is Beckham.
Why?
Name two athletes with more variety and more options with their hair.
I mean, it is absurd and annoying.
That's good.
Carlos is Beckham.
Right.
He shows up at the Open last year, buzz shaved head. That's what Beckham used to
Then he
do.
went blonde, right?
Now he's got a little thing like in his hair, like he's Beckham.
He went clips.
Yeah, he's like a full chia pet.
Dude, his fit for this
He did the
tournament.
braids. I love last year. You know, this week. We can talk about this later, but you know, this week for players, it's a big week, and there are a million sponsorship things, and you're fulfilling your obligations. Remember last year he got a bad haircut from his brother and said, "Oh, the hell with it."
That was a great haircut by his brother.
But I love the fact that everyone else, it's their week of close up, and he's like, it looks ridiculous. Just take the whole thing off.
Yeah.
And then of course he wins. Then he wins the tournament
Because his hair is fucking talented.
Right.
He's Beckham.
His hair is
I like that.
talented.
He's
I like that a
Beckham.
lot.
He's Beckham.
Do we have any idea of tonsorially or not? Do we have any idea sort of what state his game is in? I mean, I don't.
No.
I mean, he could. To me, he could win this tournament and catch a gear. He's fine. The wrist is healthy. He's the defending champion. I mean, he's also hasn't played. You know, it's.
Are you taking
ironically
him?
enough, it was Vertinen, I think, the guy who beat Ben, the qualifier, who keeps showing. I think isn't that who he played in Barcelona? That was like April. The guy has not played a sanctioned singles match since April. Anyway, I think
so. That
Carlos,
means you have Carlos losing early.
I have Carlos losing to. I think
You have Carlos
he wins
losing
a
to
few
Fils in the quarters?
I think he wins a few matches, beats the guys he should beat, and then this lack of match play for the last 6 months bites him.
Well, you just made my pick for me. Then I'm taking Carlos.
Carlos.
So is it going to be
to the semis?
Carlos to the semis.
Carlos to the semis? But who's he beating in the
Yeah,
quarters?
who's he
Because you
beating in the
still
quarter?
haven't picked Shelton or
Exactly.
Fils.
God,
I was hoping you were just going to forget about
I was
that.
not going to forget about it.
What a draw! This quadrant is brutal.
It makes it easier. Okay, so I'm going to stick with my thing. And I know all of you are going to be like, you can't have a bias. You're a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm a jackhole.
Who said that?
I'm a jackhole on a podcast. Get out of here. I am doing this with feelings. I want so many Americans in the quarterfinals. Therefore, I'm going to put Ben in. I have Carlos in the semis. I have Carlos in the finals.
All right.
I mean, what is it that you always say, right? Pick up against the greats at
Your own peril.
I know where you're going. Come on.
Do you have Fritz and Carlos in the finals?
April.
No. You have Zverev and Carlos.
April, Barcelona. All right.
I have Carlos winning this tournament.
Wow. What a stretch.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
I did like you said you were going to take shots, then you have 1 and 2 in the final with Carlos winning the tournament.
Who do you? Okay, let's go around.
In the semis?
Let's go around. Who do you have in the final?
I have Arthur Fils beating Fritz.
Wow.
Okay. Who do you have in the final?
I have Alcaraz, Fritz.
Who do you have in the final?
I'm just keeping track of yours. I always do mine like
Who do you
Sunday
have
morning.
winning?
I think I'm going to take Fritz. I think I'm going to take a flyer.
Here's the way.
I think he can do it.
That would just
I
rock
think he
out.
could do it.
Listen, that would be amazing. And I know 1 and 2. Here's where I'm at. Will you ever get a better opportunity for less people to take 1v2 to a slam final?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think there's going to be a lot of Fritz. I think there's going to be a lot of Shelton. I think there's going to be a lot of Fils. I think there's going to be a lot of Hodar. I think, and all great reasons. I don't think like pot odds will ever be more supportive of Zverev v Alcaraz in a Grand Slam final, and I'm hoping people just get enthusiastic about the others. And Carlos, it's 1v2. Carlos hasn't played since April.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a given. We have no fucking idea what he's going to do. I think he's going to make the second week, and if he's been doing the physical work,
Yep.
which at this point, if it's a wrist injury, you have no reason for your legs not to be in shape.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't prevent you from running, doing drills. Like there is no reason. It is a failure with him and his team if his legs give out during this tournament. All he should have been doing is legs.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen plenty of videos of him out running full bore, even without a racket.
Now, does that mean he's match fit? I don't know. We don't know. And there's a lot of space between the gym and a fifth set in Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Right.
For lack, I don't know. Like, if I'm going to take someone else, it's going to be as much of a risk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Doesn't mean he's 70% to win the tournament, but is he 20% to win the tournament? And is that as much as anyone else?
I think you're right about making the second week.
Can you? I mean, if
makes the second week.
If this happened,
yeah.
If this happened, what a wacky year this would be. So he wins the youngest player to win the career slam. Great, Australia. Carlos is rolling. Then a couple of strange results, a wrist injury that makes him miss the next 2 majors, and then he comes back and defends his U.S. Open. So if this were to happen, he would have 2 majors won, 2 majors missed, and a pretty severe injury sandwiched in between. That would be a very strange year.
How about missing 6 months of the year, and if you winning more majors than Sinner?
Yeah,
that's nuts. That would be nuts.
Love tennis.
Tennis, exactly.
Wow. Love tennis. And again, I'll say it like, guys, I know Taeki-san, you're right. I wanted to take shots.
Yeah.
I did.
and you really didn't.
You took Carlos Alcaraz and then the guy who just won the last major.
Did anyone else take Zverev to the final?
No.
Shot taken.
Right.
Women draw.
That's true.
Took shots. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Was I trying to be differentiated? Did you give me Zverev and no one else took him?
Well, and you know what's cool. You know what's cool about this?
You invite me in for cookies and you leave the door open. I don't know what to do. Like,
obviously, you can go to serve.bracket.tennis and sign up and fill out your own bracket. But the cool thing is, you know what Bracket Baron added for this time around?
It's pretty sweet.
He added groups, so you can actually put people into a group, so you can
sick.
easily track who you're playing against.
Oh, great.
so you can
All
have like
your
your own
buddies.
fantasy
that's
football
a
league
good,
before
Yeah,
like bracket challenge.
essentially,
Yeah.
like in our bracket challenge.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
I missed the emails. This is amazing.
So we'll easily be able to see how
That's
bad
great.
your picks are.
Oh, this is great. Taeki-san, get in.
Oh, I'm in.
He'll
On
fill it
Sunday
out.
morning.
Picks?
On Sunday morning.
He
I always
fills
do
it-
mine
he does
like
it
last
late.
minute. I
He
have to
does
do it
it
in
late.
like less than 5 minutes.
Oh, you're filling in.
I let the spirit of tennis just move me.
Ooh, I like this.
The power of tennis compels you.
I don't know, guys.
All right.
And so we have our sleeper pick presented by our friends at 8 Sleep.
My sleeper-
is Nakashima.
Do we want to do a sleeper pick? Okay, to win?
I was gonna say
I don't know. I don't know
I
how
think
much of
somebody
a
that can go on a run. I mean, what do you think? Somebody that we feel like can
I don't
go
think it
on
needs
a
to be
run
the-
and
the full
surprise
way.
us.
Yeah.
I just think it's somebody that can make a deep run, somebody to keep an eye on, somebody that could.
I don't know how much of a sleeper
Beat
this
the
is
odds.
right now.
What do you got?
I think Hodar is a real contender.
I like that.
Like he's not. Listen, I know he's young, so people are talking about him. The other thing that everyone kind of like doesn't give Kaboli enough credit still.
He's just there
He's seeded
consistently
5.
right now.
That would surprise nobody. In bottom half, Nakashima. Now they get to the 4th round. Nakashima beats Novak. Everyone who doesn't follow tennis can be like, "This is crazy."
Is it though?
He's been playing great.
You agree?
Is
Who you're writing
sleeper-
the story about?
No, I mean, are we talking like Rafael Kolignan? Are we talking like?
It's whoever you want. It's whoever you want. Who you pre-writing the story about?
I like Michael Zhang.
I love that.
That's cool.
Who's but I mean, he's not winning the tournament. But if we're talking about a disruptor type,
Yep.
I mean,
So,
he would have to take.
So like
Hodar
hype
out.
around Hodar and then Zhang beats Hodar
and then
second
Zhang-
round
that
type
kind of
situation.
Thing. Yeah, that kind of thing.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
8 Sleep, and then we're doing sleeper picks brought to you by 8 Sleep every day.
It'll be every round, so we'll update where everybody is.
that's
then each
good.
round we'll pick somebody.
Okay, so
that
this
we
is
feel
like a big tournament.
This is the bigger.
Someone might
tournament
just find
overview.
themselves
Just
in a
keep an eye on
final, and then we're gonna do like sleeper picks each day based on
Right.
matchups.
each round.
Each
so
round.
We'll take a look at each round and be
Sick.
like, who do we feel
like-
good?
Carlos could be a sleeper pick. And
Zverev could be a sleeper pick.
I'll take a
Yeah,
sleeper
Zverev.
guy. Yeah, guys haven't played since April. I'll take him sleeper. I already made my sleeper pick. Carlos Alcaraz.
Exactly.
Carlos and Zverev, a couple of sleepers.
Guy hasn't even played tennis this year.
All right.
Women's draw.
Yeah, let's
All
take a
right.
little break first.
Whatever. Thanks for listening to Served. We will be right back. All right, back to the show. Welcome back to Served, brought to you by ServiceNow. Men's draw predictions, which I have to remind people are just guesses. In the bag. Let's get over to the women's side of the draw. Now, not surprising, Aryna Sabalenka as the number 1 seed at the U.S. Open. Water's wet. Earth is round. Gravity keeps us tethered. And it's not quite the same as other years where Aryna Sabalenka has been number one, JW.
Last year, she did not win a major coming in, but she was competitive. She came close. She played deep. This year, there have been some mystifying results. She wins a Sunshine Double. Great achievement. Number one in the world. Things are looking good. And then the wheels have kind of come off a bit. A lot of mystifying, not just losses, but mystifying losses. Sarah Balick, the most recent, the young Czech lefty in Cincinnati. I don't know. I mean, part of me says, will you talk about this? If she hadn't lost that third set to Coco Gauff 3 years ago, she would be going for her fourth straight USO. That is an insane track record at this event. Yep. And yet the last 4 or 5 months have been mysterious and off brand for her.
Doesn't matter who you are. Everyone searches for form at some point. Now, does that mean she can't win this tournament? Hell no. She can certainly win this tournament. I think she probably has as good a shot as almost anyone. And the first week for any top seed, I think it's as important to her as any other top seed in the entire tournament. I think she can actually take something away from beating Osorio first round. I think she can take something away from if she makes it to round 3 or round 4 comfortably, I think you completely reset. Now, finals and that's fine. But I think it won't take much for the greats to reset. And I think she's in that boat. You're worried about her form, JW. That means you just have her losing early?
I do. Not early. Look at that third round.
Third round? I knew you were going to do this.
Barbora Krejcikova, who is a big game player and won't be cowed by the occasion and has won almost half as many majors as Sabalenka. I think that match would, if I were Sabalenka's coach, who, by the way, his face is all over, whoever the publicist is for the book that we talked about.
Jason Stacey.
Jason Stacey's book.
Yeah.
Whoever's
pressure cup.
Have you seen like the West 4th Street cage? Like
I've seen. I was walking in NoHo.
Jason Stacey's everywhere
with my kids yesterday. We walked over the Brooklyn Bridge through NoHo all the way to John's on Bleecker Street for pizza.
All right.
And 3 separate places I saw. Like when you walk through New York City and you just see the old school like paper mock-ups. Jason Stacey's been doing work. I think all he's been doing.
He's out there doing it himself.
He's out there pasting everywhere I go. Pressure code. And he's like this.
Exactly. The West
Anton
Village.
Dubrov is on our Q&A show this. I mean, check it out. Like as you're listening to this, if you haven't watched on that, like I'm telling you, the marketing department and Team Sabalenka is on fire.
Just imagine Jason Stacey like in a white smock with like a
glue,
paintbrush. I see brush, like putting it up.
I see Max Murney. He's like, okay, you have NoHo through Greenwich, and then I have Aryna. You have Midtown. You stay close.
I actually took a picture of this. Let me see if I have it. This literally is like the West 4th Street.
Oh, that's crazy.
Put that on our.
We'll put that up on the screen.
Yeah. Not often you see tennis coaches selling their books on public marquees. Anyway, I worry about that. This is a very roundabout way to saying if I were her coach, I'd be worried about Barbora Krejcikova.
I'd just be worried about form in general. Yeah. Okay, so you can make fun of me when it's like you're not taking a shot, you're taking Sabalenka to the 4th round?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. It's what we do.
Do your shot.
Walinska Townsend.
Ooh.
Hit that hype horn for me. Sleeper pick?
I like that.
Which way does that cut? Who's the sleeper in that one?
I'm sorry, one's ranked 20 and one's not.
Well, one has one good result at one tournament played on clay, and the other is Taylor Townsend, who's beaten seeded players at the U.S. Open.
Why are you taking
all right.
joy?
Who do you like? Who do you like in this match?
I'm taking double T. I'm taking Taylor Townsend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Upset special. I am taking Taylor Townsend to the 3rd round.
Is she playing Parks?
I think she's playing Parks 2nd round. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know about that.
Corona Parks. Parks.
I don't know.
Top 5 serve.
Either way, yeah, that's true. Either way, I'm taking Schneider to the 4th round. Pressure code.
Ooh. Pressure code
so comes through. She reads chapter 17, and she's in the quarters.
I think Schneider leads their head-to-head 1-0, which I find.
Well, that was the meltdown. That was the meltdown at Roland Garros. All right, what do you got? Who do you have going through there? You have Krejcikova to the quarters?
I have Krejcikova to the quarters.
Wow.
All right.
Are you going to go?
Diana Schneider, lefty, a little up and down, fun player to watch. All
All right.
All right.
Next section.
What do we got?
Alexandrova Kostyuk. I'm just gonna Kostyuk it to the 4th round. Any Sloane still in there? Wild card. Towson dangerous. Kessler good player. Alexandrova streaky.
Yeah, a lot of streaky players, right?
I'm going Kostyuk. Kostyuk is no longer in that category of streaky players, by the way.
Yeah.
She has worked her way out of that. She's won too much and too consistently.
Solid.
Yeah, agree.
Who do you like there?
Boring. I like Kostyuk, and she's two semifinals at majors on the trot for Kostyuk, and is really had a put it together kind of year.
Next section, Ann Lee and Noskova.
What do we make of Noskova?
Well, she's a Wimbledon champion.
Yeah.
So there's a good place to start.
She knows she can win 7 matches at a tournament, so that's good.
She can. Results have been okay. Like she lost first round in Canada. Was it McNally?
I believe so.
I think it was McNally. And then round of 16, won 2 matches in Cincinnati, got beat by Anna Samova, which is like, not a big deal. But short on matches post Wimbledon, and maybe rightfully so. I'm going to take Noskova to the round 4, and I'm going to take Kostyuk to the quarters.
That's more or less what I have as well. Yeah, same.
The difference is I have Sabalenka playing Kostyuk, and you have Krejcikova. Who are you?
No, I think I have Kostyuk making her 3rd straight major semifinal.
Wow, I love that.
I have the choice to start the next section before I make that call, so I'm going to do it.
All right.
Oh gosh. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the same. I'm committing to the strategy. I'm taking the greats who are short on practice, short on mental confidence, short on everything, and I'm taking the turnarounds. Everyone's looking this way. I'm going this. Everyone's going to talk about.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to talk about
when we zag.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to. I'm going to go out on a limb and take Sabalenka, Sean.
That's crazy.
You wipe that look off your wipe that look off your face, you prick.
Incomprehensible.
Come on. It is pretty funny. A year ago, you took both defending champions. Real bold there. Context matters, but
my heart's telling me like Kostyuk does it, but I'm kind of just going to stick to this. I'm hoping people get nutty.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I'm hoping everyone gets crazy. I'm gonna get crazy. Sabalenka, Jess Pegula.
Make soup and get sassy.
Am I-
See that one? Right.
What is that?
Google that
I'm gonna
one.
make soup and get sassy.
All right.
That's funny.
No context whatsoever.
It was kind of a funny line.
All
on its
right.
own.
Next quadrant.
Pegula, Leylah Fernandez. I have no reason. Would be fun. Night session. If Venus could somehow get past Kenin, which is an if. She's on a 12-13 match loser. I like just. It would take a lot. It would take like something crazy for me not to take Pegula very far.
You want a crazy pick?
Mm-hmm.
Always.
I think 14 match losing streak. Right? I think Venus has a real shot of beating Kenin, who gets aced more than any other player, who's very up and down. I mean, this could be 6-2, 6-2, and Kenin's just too steady and
Feels like an 8
grindy.
sleeper pick.
Could you imagine
Venus
sleeper
Williams?
pick? Yeah, Venus Williams sleeper pick. You heard it here. Wait, mark me down
It
for
is,
that.
though.
I love it.
It is.
I like, yeah. I mean, Jess, it's got a little bit of Frances vibes where you hope that she is 100% physically, but she's had a I think Jess Pegula is a real contender to win this whole tournament, and
I do too.
cannot imagine anyone in week 1 getting a glove on her.
And she's one of, I think, 4 players that could finish this tournament potentially ranked number 1 in the world.
Yeah, right. If
Mathematically, now it's
exactly.
a lot of stuff has to happen,
Right.
but she mathematically has a chance to be.
Right.
Think about
It's
that.
not crazy. It's not
nuts.
like I mean,
Who's the oldest person that's ever gotten to number one
one.
for the first time? It has to be her. Has to be her. First time
that's a
number
good
1?
question, yeah, reach number 1 at the
It
oldest.
has to be.
Has to be. Unless there's like
Yeah.
a sneaky, I don't know, one of the Aussie guys or something.
Or
like
one
back
of
in the
these.
day, like,
You mean for the first time?
First time.
Like first time number 1.
First time
God,
number 1.
I don't think she's 32 years old.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's.
I think she would
that'd
have
be good.
It'd be a fun story. Paulini Cristea in that section.
Ooh. We have a matchup of one-handed backhands. Could that be right? Golubich and Dion Perry.
Go say your goodbyes
Yeah.
if you want to see one-handers in that match.
Sadly, I think you're. Well, Lily Togger's coming up.
All right, you want to know what I'm going to do? Just
What do
because
you got?
I just always like Paolini, I just choose against her too often, and I'm done with it. So I don't know. So therefore, I'm just paying my respects. Paolini in the 4th round.
That's fair.
I need to get over.
I like that.
My disrespect.
I mean, honestly, it's a very nice draw for her as well.
Yep.
Sorana Cirstea, who
best year ever.
Best
and
year
she
ever.
Says she's going to retire. We'll see. What do you think?
Couple of injuries recently, so maybe her the momentum to enter Australia 2012. But yeah, I think she's holding firm. By the way, we keep asking, sure you don't want to reconsider? She's holding firm to her retirement.
There's no reason for her to say anything
right?
besides
right?
that
exactly.
for the next 2 months. Like, there's no reason why she wouldn't do that.
Exactly. Oh yeah,
it's a better story when she's
back.
retiring than if she's like, I'm going to play 4 more years.
Right.
Frankly speaking, I have Pegula through to the quarterfinals.
I do too.
Okay. Next section: Svitolina, Muchova.
Ooh.
Maya Joint in there, Kalinskaya in there, Emma Navarro in there, Boisson
Well, that's
clinging to
rounder.
those. Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to make this short and sweet. I have Svitolina in the quarters.
I had Muchova, no?
Yeah.
I had Muchova, who's not played a lot since that Wimbledon final run, but she looked good in the mixed. She's already hoisted a trophy this tournament.
I'm going on a limb.
All right, take it.
Pegula to the semis.
Limb.
No limb.
The brand. Seriously.
I have Pegula. I have Pegula in the final.
Pegula over Sabalenka in the semis?
Yep.
Yeah. I just like Pegula. I think Pegula, I know I'm like making a thing of like Sabalenka the semis and the whole thing. I just think Pegula is a safer bet going into this tournament. We know what she's dealing with. She no longer has this thing where it's like, can I make past the quarters? She plays well here. I think the crowds generally really like her now. I think it's helpful. I have her in the finals. JW?
I have Jess. We're so boring. I just for the sake of like Skip Bayless, Stephen A-ing, I feel like I need to take a gratuitously alternative side. But I have
Do Perry to the final.
Yeah, one-handed backhand.
Yeah, do it.
Lily Togger's Jess Pegula.
Do it. All right. Next section: Mira, Andreeva, and Ostapenko. Try predicting that.
It's a great one.
If you want to see like a contrast in styles, if you're just on the grounds, Ostapenko, Tatiana Maria first round,
right.
you're going to see someone who literally doesn't lay off a single ball versus someone who just wants to put the next one in the court with a slice.
And not only that, but is frustrated and tends to get frustrated when players do exactly that. I think Maria could completely thwart Ostapenko.
She's 2-0 against her.
Just on style points alone.
She doesn't want to play Tatiana Maria, but she wants to play Iga Świątek.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Bring
I don't
on
know where
Iga.
we're at
Yeah,
now.
bring on Iga.
Welcome to the life of Ostapenko. I have Andreeva to the 4th round.
Yeah, I do too.
I have in the next section Potapova, who was apparently on social media complaining about a rude flight attendant.
Oh yeah,
really?
I saw that.
See that?
I didn't see that.
She was just mad. Someone was rude to her and her dog on a flight.
Do you get that when people are like, "Dear United Airlines"?
Karen Potapova?
Yeah, man, but I don't. When celebrities
let me speak to your manager. The only one I can get with is like here. Not like someone was rude to me. I don't think I would ever put that on social because like no one cares.
Yeah.
If I had lost a bag and I could use my Twitter account to get.
All right, that's.
If I'm playing the Masters, I need my golf clubs or I need my tennis rackets, or I can apply any sort of public pressure to finding a bag because I need it. I would do it. I would do it. If I was at a tournament, I needed my shit, I would do it. But I wouldn't be like, this person's not nice. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But still kind of fun to read about. Wasn't going to click through that story.
No.
I have Anna Samova in the 4th round.
Yep.
JW?
Yeah, I mean, this is a finalist last year. Hasn't quite. I mean, it hasn't fallen off a cliff. It hasn't been quite the equal of 2025 for her. But I have Anna Samova as well.
Anna Samova, Andreeva?
I think I got to go Andreeva.
To the quarters?
Yeah.
All right, I do too. I have Mira in the quarters. Next section, Iva Jovic.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Look out.
This
It
is
is
a
a
good
good
one.
section.
This is a
Whoa.
good one.
That's a.
The aforementioned Reese Brantmeyer.
Oh shit, Maurice! I didn't. Honestly, I I'm embarrassed to say. All right, I'm diming myself out. I did not realize she got a wild card. Reese Brantmeyer, who every college player should be tithing to.
She should get 20. She should get 20% of all college wild card prize money in perpetuity forever.
Yeah. Wait, I'm embarrassed. I didn't know she could. Reese Brantmeyer, we salute you.
I mean, we can edit that out.
All
we probably won't.
No,
because it's better if we don't.
We're authentic here, and I think that's a winnable match too.
Sometimes we got to climb out from underneath the bus.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Exactly.
All right, Jovic, Yala in the third round. Do you have that?
Oh man.
Yeah, I have.
And
I think that's
Yala Mania is insane. And by the way, in New York.
Yeah, watch this.
There's
watch
gonna
where
be,
they put her. Watch what court they
watch
put her
this
on.
crowd. Watch this crowd. This isn't the Filipino community of Mason, Ohio.
Yeah.
This is New York City.
Yeah. It's gonna be nuts.
Was it Mason, Ohio, or Canada, where they even had like a special Filipino cuisine? They were like serving in the. They had a special dish.
I think it was Canada.
It's a game changer.
Who do we like in this match, though? I could go either way on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It looks like their head-to-head is 2-0. I don't know the last time they played.
2-0 for Iga, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this because I'm. If you've listened to any of our shows, you know I'm fully on the Yala train. I think it's a lot. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna take Jovic.
Yeah. I mean, she beat her 2-2 at Queens.
Yeah.
And then she beat her 4-2 in Roland Garros.
Jovic can create speed off the return. That is.
And that serve of Yala's.
Well, we talked about on our show. Thanks for listening, JW. It was if you cannot create speed off the return, the slow lefty bender that kind of tails away. If you're like I was on the backhand side, I was like, okay, put it in play and then figure it out. I got bruised by slow serves on the backhand side. I would have rather had someone tumble one in at 100, where I could like meet it and it would use their pace and everything else. If you can't create speed off of Yala's second serve, it's a problem because she's so good off the first ball. Jovic can create speed, and that's where I'm at. Bielik, who by the way I love watching.
There's your sleeper. That's your.
She's
awesome, right?
She's I can't figure out what the hell she's gonna do. She'll go big. She goes lob. She comes in like it's like Walinska, except like she's got a little bit more psychopath in her.
Right.
You know, like it's
she's got a little.
She comes in like she's never not thinking. I'll tell you that. Like
not a linebacker.
No,
but she's great. She's a really fun watch.
I had a lot of fun watching her.
It's good though because the Czech Republic needs some good young women. It's about time.
Geez,
20 years old,
really
5'3".
struggling.
5'3".
Yeah.
It's like Spain finally. Gosh, thank God they got another guy winning.
Thank God they're good at sports.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for listening to Served. We will be right back. All right, back to the show. I have Coco. Like
Yep.
Bielik is great. She rolled Bielik in Cincy and rolled everyone in Cincy pretty much. I have Coco to the semis. How do you feel?
So Coco over Jovic, Coco over Anisimova.
I have Coco over Mira. Yep. Iga Świątek, Buskova. She's got it. She's in form.
Buskova.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard. Okay. I'm gonna have a hard time not taking Iga.
Yeah, right.
To the semis.
But just to be clear, that's down the road a bit, right?
Yeah, I already put Coco in the semis. I put Iga through to the fourth round. In that section, I like Bencic. Bencic can rush Iga. I just think Iga, when she, maybe as much as any other player, when she has a bunch of matches, right, winning semis, confidence going into a slam, like I needed that going into a slam. Like if I wasn't one where I lost second round somewhere and I was going to make a run to the final. But if I was winning semis, winning final, I was a pretty good bet in a slam. I think Iga is the same in that scenario. I have her. We'll take her to the quarters for now, and then we'll come back to it. But do you have Iga to the quarters?
I don't. I think. Ooh. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I got a trick up my sleeve, but I do.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it. Osaka, Mertens. How do you feel about that section, JW?
I think Osaka is the most mystifying player, not just in tennis right now, but that I can ever recall. Doesn't win tournaments that aren't majors. She can look so good, and then the very next match, she can look so not good. We saw this at Wimbledon. I mean, we see this time and again. I don't know if she's ever going to win another major, which would be a 5th, but I think she could do some serious damage, and I do think she'll do some serious damage here.
You ever through to the 4th round?
Yeah.
You know what we're defining with Osaka? High risk, high reward. There isn't a plan B. I'm on the front foot. I'm hitting winners. I'm dictating play. I'm driving the ball through the court. What's the other option? Is she going to serve and volley?
No, that's the thing.
Is she going to play defense? No.
Right. No.
Should she do any of those things? No. Honestly.
Right.
Front foot.
But a really good athlete.
Let her rip, tater chip.
She's not going to be a defensive sort of cutie backboard, but she's a great athlete.
She might be moving better than she ever has. Even in her prime. Now, I don't know if she serves the same. I don't know if the ball striking is the same. She had a moment at Wimbledon where I was like, she's going to win this thing. Last year, makes semis here kind of out of nowhere. We're wondering, does the comeback end at like 25 or 30 in the world? And then shot a life in the semis here last year. We don't know anything about Rybakina.
This is the
section where it's like, okay, we don't know.
Can you explain to people, just because there seems to be some confusion? Second seed, she had that what looked to be an Achilles injury.
Yeah.
Can you just real quick, what is the difference between her pulling out before the draw, which obviously didn't happen, and after?
I mean, the fact that we're sitting here on Thursday, the draw's out,
right,
means that it's not something that requires surgery. In Achilles, you think, okay, down, but is it tightness? Is it, if she sprains her ankle, it's not the same as tearing a ligament in the ankle, right? Both maybe in the moment they can feel similar, but there's two things. There's the injury, and then there's the fact that she doesn't really play well here. Yeah. So there's no chance she's played much, practiced much.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no chance she's going to be as prepared as she wants to be. Tough to take her. I don't know, coin flip to see whether she even takes the court.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, right? It's the last slam of the year. There's not a lot. I mean, she'll have, the finals and everything, but are you evaluating this differently in terms of further injury risk, knowing it's the last slam of the year versus if you were heading into Australia with this injury?
There's another caveat.
Yeah.
Is she's never been world number 1 before, and she was within a match at Cincinnati of being world number 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So considering last slam of the year, there's 3 months of highway that matter, but are less important than her making a final here, or at least having the chance to. There's the number 1 ranking. It's not a given. You take your shot when you get it. You gotta,
which he's never done before either.
Never done before.
400 points behind Sabalenka. Right?
So I mean, if I'm Rybakina, I'm doing everything I possibly can, even if there's some risk.
Right.
Maybe that's irresponsible. I'm just telling you what I would do if I was in her situation.
No, I think it sounds like that's what she's doing. Just to be clear, though, now that the draw is out, if she were to pull out, we don't rejigger the draw, right?
So, no, we do not renegotiate the draw. No. Lucky loser into the number 2 seed slot.
That's crazy.
And Taya Froden is the Jack Kennedy on the women's side. Young American junior who
won
got
junior
that spot
nationals
by winning junior nationals.
How's also, that? You're there going, hey, Rybakina, lucky loser.
Exactly.
Wow.
Big delta there.
Yeah.
Trivia, Taya Froden, I believe, we can check this. I think she played the young Serena Williams and King Richard.
Oh, really?
I think so.
No way.
Hard check that. I don't want to fake news that, but I believe
if she didn't, it would have been cool if she did.
Yeah, all right. Come on.
That's cool.
But anyway, but yeah, so by all bigger point here, this bottom of the women's draw, she did, right?
Yeah.
All right, Taya
That's
Froden.
cool.
How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Great trivia, JW. You should be an investigative journalist.
I don't. My big investigation though is can Rybakina. I mean, keep in mind too. We even talk about this. She won the last hardcourt major.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you saw that. I mean, this is not a player who's particularly sort of transparent about things, which is her prerogative. That's cool. But if we're going off of that, what we all saw in Cincinnati, that did not look like a player.
And she's not. I mean, there are injuries where you get a little something and you're protecting for the U.S. Open. When the number 1 rankings, that matters for the rest of your life. You're former world number 1. That matters so much.
Right.
Every introduction for the rest of her life is going to be former world number 1. Former world number 1.
Yeah.
That matters. I don't as much as a slam if you've already won 2. I have to think.
Yep.
I have another question for you, like in the tennis's Looney Tunes. Lane. Okay, so Rybakina beats Sabalenka in the finals of the Aussie Open.
Right.
You know, at that point, best 2 hardcore players in the world, right? They're seeded 1 or 2 at the U.S. Open. And you don't have either one going past the 3rd round. Is that correct?
That's pretty right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. These are also the 2 most recent winners of the 2 most recent hardcourt majors. Yeah, right. These were the 2 players that were separating themselves from the field, whatever, 6, 7, 8 months ago. And
maybe
now,
the shot is shot is not taking a shot.
Exactly.
Technically.
I don't know about that.
Stretch?
Tennis, baby.
That's a little stretch.
Stretch Armstrong? I have Iga in the semis.
Wait, do you have Osaka or Mertens?
I have Osaka to the quarters, and I have Iga in the semis. I didn't even fill out Rybakina's section because I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know you're going to make me do it after the show's over,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing it right
I
now.
have her
Perfect.
in the quarters.
Great.
I have.
But we'll see.
I'll probably take
We might have to update it on Sunday.
Froden just on the heel,
right.
like, upset, like hoping that people will just take Rybakina without actually thinking about it. Coco Iga?
No, I have. I have Osaka. I have Coco beating Osaka in the semis. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's what I have. I just know everyone's going to take Coco. Like, I think Coco's actually the favorite in this tournament.
Yeah.
I think Coco and Iga might be the 2 favorites in this tournament. And I think this is where my big swerve comes, guys. Do you have Coco and Pegula in the final? Who do you have winning this tournament, JW?
I have a Cincinnati repeat.
Coco winning this tournament.
Yep.
I think a lot of people are going to go Coco winning this tournament.
What do you have?
I think she's the favorite. I probably, if you're like, pick someone to win the tournament, I'd probably pick her. Guys, I'm not here to be smart. I'm here to win.
Let's do it.
Iga, Pegula final. I have just Pegula winning this tournament.
Boom.
I love that.
Nice.
So she would win her first major at 32
Yep, potentially.
and potentially become the #1 ranked player. at 32.
Potentially.
That's great.
And
Not crazy.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
I like you, man.
It's crazy.
You're crazy.
When's the redraw? let's get our,
All right, so let's get our 8 sleeper pick for the women's side. What do we got?
Thea Froden to the round 4.
Let's go.
In the absence of Rybakina, that's where I'm going. Young Serena in the King Richard movie.
One. Oh yeah, young Sarah Bailick.
You got Bailick.
Czech lefty.
Yeah.
All right.
She's fun. That's what we got. All right, housekeeping. Do we want to go through our picks one more time, Mike, or are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. I feel good about it.
Little Alcaraz Zverev I have, and then I have a little Pegula Iga. It's crazy. It's getting crazy in here.
Can I tell you what my algorithm has?
Techie
Yeah,
Sean's so pissed at me for not taking
it?
any shots. He's so bitter.
My algorithm has Amanda Anisimova beating Sabalenka in the final.
What?
Now you're back to the algorithm.
Because it goes based on
Alphabetical?
it goes
What's
based
this
on head to head.
algorithm based
It goes on based on head to head. And all of her head to head, she leads all the head to heads on the way.
All right. That's my kind of
Yeah.
I like that.
If that's AI. Maybe
That's
we're all
That's a good 8.
Amanda.
That's a good 8
All right, that's
sleeper
everything.
pick algo. Yeah. That's a good one. All right, let's do a couple notes here. So, as mentioned in another show, we hope, but we don't assume that you listen to every show. Media Day, we have been given the honor of being like one of the 3rd options for players on Media Day, outside of press conference and host broadcast, which is ESPN. We're running live shows on a stage out on the grounds from 1 to 4 tomorrow. As far as who we have penciled in, a lot of big names.
Good list.
Starts with Yalamania around 1 o'clock.
The schedule's changed. She's still coming. We just don't know
It
what
does
time.
not start at 1 o'clock with Yalamania.
We start at 1 o'clock. She will be around at some point between 1 and 4 o'clock.
So just show up at 1 and then we'll see.
This is going to be fun. I
We
mean,
have to ride it out. We need the Filipinos.
So
there
basically,
the whole time.
what we're doing is we're ready, and then we have to be prepared for an interview once we see people walking up the steps to the stage.
We might get a text 5 minutes out, but we should be ready.
But I'll be in the
whoever,
middle.
whenever.
We'll be in the middle of talking, and then you're going to be like, so and so is.
Yeah, exactly. Hold
He's
that
going to be
thought.
waving.
Is this accurate? Is this accurate?
Yes.
So we have Coco at 1 o'clock.
Boom!
Wait, we're like, where's Coco? All right.
Yes,
Wait.
that's the one I was hoping for. We had like
this in real time.
we had big names. I was like, we need
This is
some
what I'm
Coco.
All right. What else?
Yes.
Great. Jimmy, we got Coco. She says she needs to start at 1, so let's get her up there at 1. We got Carlos. We got Sabalenka. We got Mira and Dreva all in the 1 p.m. hour.
We need some stars.
2 p.m. hour. These are subject to change.
This
but we got
is
Tommy
amazing.
Paul,
Great.
Taylor Fritz, Iga Świątek. 3 o'clock hour. We got Alexander Zverev. I'm sure we'll add more because we have times TBD on Ben Shelton and 1 Novak Djokovic.
Woo. Let's go.
Right.
Wow.
Go.
This is amazing.
A few sleepers.
Yeah, there's some sleepers.
Guys,
do they know who we are? Like, are we like just act like you've been there?
Subject to change. Subject to change.
Guys,
Right.
guys,
This is great.
we're not in a garage anymore.
No.
Wow. I am pumped. I am ready. I got to be prepared AF
I'm like nervous.
because I'm going to see someone walking up and we're going to have to like,
like
this is
so
great.
nervous.
Chris Farley.
I'm a little, I just got a little nervous too.
Yeah.
This is great. Anyways, thank you all for watching the draw shows. Listen, if you're yelling at us for being stupid or whatever, you're here, you're engaged. Get in the bracket. Give us where we can enter the bracket challenge.
Come see us on site too.
Do what now?
If you're out there tomorrow, come see us on
Oh,
site.
yes. Yell at
We have
us,
some
talk
merch
to
to
us.
toss out. We
That's
got
it.
some good stuff to toss out. And go to served.bracket.tennis or go to the website servedpodcast.com. Click on bracket challenge, fill it out, try and beat Andy in his really outrageous picks.
Yeah, all top 10 players.
2 defending champions.
I'm sorry. Do we throw Hail Marys in the first quarter of the game? What are we doing?
Project Hail Mary.
Can you explain the new feature again? Because I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so it's groups, right? So you can create a group and then you can drop your friends in it. You can drop us in there. You can drop anybody else. You can drop the past winners in there and keep track, right? Is that accurate?
No, I mean, you just create a group, send a link out to whoever you want to join your group, and then friends at work, friends outside of work, tell them to join. Cool.
Great stuff.
Good job, Sean.
All right. Come see us on site tomorrow, Friday. We start at 1 p.m. I'm assuming we're out in front of the stadium, that little stage
Yeah,
area.
I believe we're at that.
The Fountain Plaza stage.
It looks like it looks
Looks
huge.
awesome.
I mean,
It
we're
looks
just
huge.
so we're I'm getting a little tight. So we're there and we are just winging interviews as they come for 3 hours.
Yep. We might do some fan Q&A.
was
We
gonna
might
say,
do some
in between,
trivia.
we'll,
We
like,
might,
we'll do some
We'll
fill.
ramp up some stuff. We might take a little break.
It's a little psychotic.
Trivia?
I don't know what's happening.
I can't believe we have the people that are potentially coming. This is crazy town. Listen, the reason why they're coming and the reason why we get this chance is because you all have been watching and you all, it's all, we can't wait. Thank you for making this into anything. We appreciate you. This has been Served, brought to you by ServiceNow. Let's go win some brackets. I have my dream job, but even dream jobs have not so dreamy parts. That's where ServiceNow's AI specialists come in. They don't just tell you what to do about your busy work, they actually do it. That way your team can focus on what matters. To learn how to put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com.